For my first honorable mention, I got The Loud House. It was a pretty fun show. I actually liked it. Like, this is one of those new gen shows that I actually liked. It was pretty fun. Watching this with my siblings, it was cool. That's why it's one of my honorable mentions. And my next honorable mention is a show I ain't really see for real, and it's Doug. But I heard this was a good show, so I had to include it for y'all. I know y'all old heads love this show, and I might dive into it one day, but that's it for my honorable mentions. Now let's get into the actual list. At number 10, we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show, it was okay. Like, it didn't make me a fan. But this 2012 version was a banger, bruh. This is what got me into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The movies was cool. The old cartoon was okay. But this one right here, this is what made me a fan. Splinter, the Turtles, Shredder, all of them. This was just such a banger. Banger after banger. The episodes was great. The choreography was great. The music, the theme song was a banger. Everything was just a banger. And that's why it's at number 10. This show was a banger. At number 9, we got CatDog. CatDog. That theme song was low-key hard too. The show was pretty fun. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was an episode when they was unstuck. That was pretty cool and stuff. The show overall is just fun. The concept is fun. A cat and a dog stuck together, going on adventures and whatnot. It's pretty great though. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a pretty fun show overall. And it's an old show. I actually dipped into some of these old shows like Hey Arnold and CatDog and Rugrats. It was all great shows. Even the Wild Thornberries. Pretty good show too. But CatDog, it was one of those shows. Just that show. Fun to watch. Just a fun show overall. Kids, y'all should watch this one for the one time. But let's move on. At number 8, we got OddParents. Very OddParents. This show was low-key a banger too. That's why it's at number 8. The concept of a kid having fairies and stuff, that's pretty good. And what's with his dad and Dinkelberg? Like, what what did he ever do? Like, I think it was an episode about it, but I don't know. The Crimson Chin, he low-key goated. And then the Naked Chin. The characters in the show just banger. And then these theme songs in this show, the songs in this show, bangers. Shiny Teeth for me, one of my favorites. For sure. And that plot twist was crazy. Like, that was crazy. Something I ain't expect. But this was a really good show overall. Well, let's move on. Yeah, right. At number 7, we got Jimmy Neutron, a boy genius. This show was a banger. Like, I wonder who would win, Dexter or Jimmy in a brain battle. Like, that'd be dope for real. But Jimmy Neutron, it was just such a fun watch as a kid. And his hair just made me want ice cream all the time. Like, his hair just looked like chocolate ice cream for some reason. But this show was a banger. And the characters, they pretty cool. It was just such a fun watch as a kid, man. I just wish I could go back in time sometimes and rewatch all these shows, because these shows was such a banger. Think. Yeah, but that's why Jimmy Neutron number 7.
3, 2, 1.
Got a blast!
At number 6, we got Football Head. Hey Arnold. Show was low-key a banger. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie, because this show was smacking. And I didn't really get into it until I was like 19 years old, but it was like this one Nickelodeon channel where you seen all the old shows from the 90s. And this is where I used to watch Hey Arnold and Rugrats and stuff on that channel. It was really fun watching it too. Like, I enjoyed it a lot. I think it was called, I don't remember what the channel was called, but it was still a fun watching it as a kid. And it came on late too, low-key, but it was still fun. At number 5, we got My Life as a Teenage Robot. Watching this show as a kid was such a fun watch. Like, you can go outside And then you could come back inside and still have fun. Like, that's how good these shows was back then. Like, outside was fun, and coming back inside and watching these cartoons was also fun. Like, my life as a teenage robot was a banger, and I don't even know why. Like, I was just into it for some reason. And I could still watch it to this day, and it will still probably be a banger for real, because Jenny, she low-key goated for real, I ain't even gonna fake to you. But the show is great. I'm not even gonna lie. It was a banger as a kid and now. But let's move on. At number 4, we got Rugrats. The channel I was watching, Hey Arnold on. That's the same channel I was watching Rugrats on. I was watching like All Grown Up and Wild Thornberries on that channel too, CatDog and all that type stuff. I think it was Nicktoons. Yeah, it was Nicktoons. But Rugrats, it was a banger. Like, it really was. Like, you got these babies running around and stuff. It's crazy. And RP to the voice of Chucky. Like, she did an amazing job. And the show overall, it was just such a great one. Like, Rugrats is a pretty good show. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's why it's number 4, because Rugrats, it was a banger. At number 3, he's a phantom. You gotta catch him all, because he's Danny Phantom. The GOAT, low-key. My boy. That's my boy. My boy Danny Phantom. Going ghost. You know, it would be so much fun if they just, like, made an updated version, like Danny in college or something. Like, that'd be great for real. I ain't gonna lie. But Danny Phantom, even back then, as a kid, this show was a banger, especially watching it on Nicktoons or Nickelodeon. Like, these next 3 shows, it would have me in a chokehold as a kid. Like, Danny Phantom was just such a great show. Such a fun watch, man. I love this show for real. Always gonna have a special place in my heart, because this show is goated.
He's a phantom.
At number 2, we got Avatar: The Last Airbender. And when I tell you how invested I was in Avatar: The Last Airbender, just watching it weekly or whenever, every time, I was such invested in the story. Like, Avatar told a wonderful story. And I'm not even going to speak on the live action they made, because, oh my gosh. And Legend of Korra is cool and stuff, but, man, Avatar: The Last Airbender is just such a freaking banger, my boy. Like, damn. This show, goated, bro. I am not going to lie to you, bro. If it wasn't for this last show, this would be number 1. But let's get to the number 1 spot.
Water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the 4 nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all 4 elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years passed and my brother and I discovered the new Avatar, an airbender named Aang. And although his airbending skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone. But I believe Aang can save the world.
And at number 1, we got arguably the best cartoon in the world. Personally, my favorite cartoon ever. SpongeBob freaking SquarePants. This show was such a banger. I grew up with it, 1999 and counting. Well, I don't really watch it no more, but still. SpongeBob is great. The movie was such an amazing movie. Even Sponge Out of Water was pretty great, but the OG movie with I'm a Goofy Goober, oh my gosh, bruh. This show is such a fun, funny, happy, sad, emotional roller coaster. RP to the creator, man, because he made a banger show. SpongeBob is the GOAT, bruh. I don't care what nobody say. This is the best cartoon I ever watched. Hands down. But this has been King Naj, and I'm out. See you in the next video.
The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza absolutively. Pizza, pizza,
Krusty Krab, pizza is the pizza, yeah, for you.